It is a tradition for a set of resolutions to be read into the minutes of the board meetings of Lynn Benton Community College. And they're kind of lovely, and every single faculty member participates in creating these resolutions, and they are nice recollections and praise-heaping true statements. And so I'd like to read Peter's, and then Robin and Jane are going to come up and read Linda's. So here are Peter Jensen's resolutions. Whereas Peter is famously known for being open and friendly and kind to all faculty, and whereas Peter has the most distinctive ponytail on campus, with a brief lapse when he cut his hair a few years ago, and whereas Peter has managed to compose poetry, write a novel, and find codes in Shakespeare's sonnets while also helping his students develop enthusiasm for the bard, and whereas Peter and his wife Sandy model a loving and creative synergy in sharing their work and conducting writing workshops through the years, and whereas Peter has arranged for the Oregon Shakespeare Festival actors to visit the LBCC campus, thereby enriching the lives of students, staff, and local high school students, and whereby Peter has actively engaged many students in mastering the basics of writing, while guiding many others into the art of writing and reciting their own Shakespearean sonnets, and whereas Peter has kept our LBC stage alive with Valley Riders, Shakespeare student plays, and our own department shenanigans, and whereas Peter has regaled us over the years with his Shakespearean studies, fiction, poetry, and his own Dark Lady sonnets, and whereas news of his decoding of Shakespeare's sonnets was spread internationally by the Associated Press, even reaching all the way to his Danish relatives, and whereas this Renaissance man is a violinist, a bird watcher, and an activist for peace and the environment, and whereas Peter exemplifies Shakespeare's ideal gentleman, he was a scholar and a ripe and good one, exceeding wise, fair-spoken and persuading, and whereas Peter celebrates Northwest First Peoples art and culture by studying and practicing mask making and native carvers, and whereas he has filled the pages of close to 70 bound books with journal entries, sketches, and artistic doodles, and whereas we have never heard a complaining word from him and find him unfailingly upbeat, and whereas we are going to miss that distinctive cheery whistle echoing through the halls, and whereas the generosity of his spirit has enhanced the work of his peers and colleagues, therefore be it resolved that the Board of Education of Lynn Benton Community College expresses its deepest appreciation to Peter Jensen for his significant contributions to Lynn Benton Community College and the community, and extends best wishes for many happy years of retirement. And be it resolved further, the Board of Education orders this resolution to be presented to Peter Jensen and included in the minutes of the regular Lynn Benton Community College Board of Education meeting for July 18th, 2012.
Oh, I've been whereas to death.
Linda Spain.
Oh, gosh.
Whereas Linda Spain has successfully played many parts over her past 33 years at LBCC and in our community, both on stage and behind the scenes.
Whereas, like Tartuffe's Doreen, she's shown herself a star, displaying daring, wit, wisdom, and integrity as a master teacher. And
whereas Irish-infused, elven bread-baking, storytelling lass, she's regaled decades of students, teaching them the wonders of film, writing research, and literature while helping them discover their own words. And
whereas her role as Annie's disillusioned orphanage matron, Miss Hannigan, demonstrated her courage to sing solo and act against type, presaging her 12-year tenure as English Department Chair Extraordinaire. And
whereas her blithe spirit embraced the new courses, curriculum, outcomes, and technology, and accepted change with dignity, advocacy, and hope.
And whereas her ensemble role in Quilters mirrored her skills as daily supporter, uniter, and listener of students and colleagues. And
whereas her role in Broadway Bound gave her the perspective to foster the best in our students, to help publish their visions in the Eloquent Umbrella, to sponsor LBCC's chapter of Sigma Kappa Delta, the English Honor Society, and to ensure continued scholastic opportunities by helping to establish the English Endowment Fund.
And whereas as CCT Board and Play Selection Committee member, she's opened the curtain for countless other actors. And
whereas her solidarity with women in the V monologues reflected her passion for unwavering female friendships over monthly Scrabble games. And
whereas in organizing Winter's Light and co-starring in The Naming of Cats and Gus the Theater Cat, she's shown her empathy for felines as well as students, keeping concerned colleagues apprised whenever the cat is on the roof. And
whereas as physical fitness devotee, she's created and maintained the energy to play all of these parts and many more, including wife, mother, grandma.
Therefore, be it resolved that we express our deepest appreciation to Linda Spain.